The first full trailer for Dragon Ball Super Superhero dropped at New York Comic Con, and it gave us our first real look at what Toriyama has planned for us next. By now, I'm sure most of you have seen the trailer, but did you catch everything in the trailer? It was loaded with Easter eggs that harken all the way back to classic Dragon Ball. And I want to talk about those Easter eggs with you today. Welcome to Geekdom 101. This is the channel that we talk about Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and Dragon Ball GT. The best place on YouTube for up-to-date news and analysis on the manga, the anime, and of course the movie. So if you are new, hit the subscribe button, enable notifications, and don't forget to leave a like, no matter who you are, because it helps other Dragon Ball fans see this video in their feed. With that out of the way, let's go through this trailer and discuss some of the Easter eggs that you may have missed. The trailer opens discussing a new crisis caused by an evil organization moving in the shadows, and this evil organization is revealed to be either related to or a direct recreation of the Red Ribbon Army. This can be seen when one of the two new characters who appear to be affiliated with this organization is eating ice out of a cup, and on the cup you see the Red Ribbon insignia, the same logo from the past, the same one that we saw not only some of the androids in Dragon Ball Z have, but actually if you pay close attention, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, the two new characters, have this. So Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are most likely some kind of new, probably futuristic technological androids that were created sometime in the recent history during the Dragon Ball Super era of things. When Goku was a child, he faced off against the entire Red Ribbon Army in Dragon Ball manga chapter 55 to 97, which correlates with Dragon Ball episodes 29 through 68, ending with Goku defeating Staff Officer Black and putting an end to the Red Ribbon Army until Dragon Ball Z, when one of the remnants of the Red Ribbon Army would create these evil androids, including Cell, and they would end up being a problem for our heroes. Now, speaking of those two new characters, what about the other guy with the mustache? He's a new character, right? Maybe, or maybe he is actually somebody who Toriyama has been rebooting from the past. Much like we saw with Dragon Ball Super Broly, Toriyama's not afraid to take ideas from the past and incorporate them into the present. He looks remarkably like a character that we saw in a filler episode of Dragon Ball Z way back in 1993. Now, I don't think it's the same character at all, but the similarities are indeed quite uncanny, so we'll see if it turns out to be the same guy or not. Also, take a closer look at what's on his chest. Yes, that is a red ribbon symbol, so the army is indeed back one more time for revenge. And once again, if you look at the sleeve of Gamma 2 in the very next shot, you do see that appears to be the red ribbon symbol. So Gamma 2 seems to be, and this is all fan theory, a possible new kind of android. Maybe an alien, but most likely an android created by the new Red Ribbon Army for revenge. We then have a shot of Gohan and Vidal's daughter, Pan, who is training with Piccolo. How do we know it's Piccolo? Because if you remember, during the San Diego Comic-Con panel, we saw an art piece that showed what Piccolo's home and where he lives at looks like, and it looks remarkably like the background of this shot of Pan. Now, also take note that Pan is wearing a shirt that says GTH with what appears to be the insignia or a drawing of what appears to be a devil. Now, GTH could easily stand for Go to Hell, which is, of course, Sammy Guevara's finishing move, as I mentioned in my video the other day. But also, it goes along with the demonic puns of her family. Mr. Satan, being her grandfather, is obviously a pun on devil, and Satan, that correlation, and Vidal's name itself is a pun where you rearrange the words and it spells devil. So with Pan, it would make sense that she'd be wearing a shirt that has what appears to be like a devil on it, which matches up with the kind of clothes that Vidal wore in Dragon Ball Super. Then we have the shot of what appears to be Gamma 2 attacking Piccolo, and Piccolo is on a plateau. Is that the same plateau that we saw Piccolo meditating on during Dragon Ball Super Broly? I think it probably is. It is on Earth. And that, of course, means that during the Broly movie, Piccolo's house would have been right next to that plateau. Who'da thunk it? Which, by the way, we do see a shot of Piccolo's house right there in the trailer. So we have not only seen the art design for it, but it's actually there in the trailer. Speaking of Broly, yes, he's also in this trailer. During the sequence with Goku dodging an attack, he's training with Broly on Beerus's planet. If you recall, at the end of Dragon Ball Super Broly, Goku asked Broly if he can come back and train with him at some point in the future. And this is the future, and they are training together. What will Broly's role be in this film? That remains to be seen. But the fact that he's in it is already a big deal to a lot of fans of Dragon Ball. We then have a shot of Gamma 2 looking down at what appears to be where Piccolo is at, and notice he's got a gun in his holster right next to him. We don't currently know what this gun does, but we do know it's definitely a gun because during the San Diego Comic-Con panel, it was discussed that that was part of the design that Toriyama had come up with. So what does the gun do? If this character truly is some kind of new android, why would he need a gun? What good would that do? Maybe that gun has some kind of special powers that we won't find out about till the movie comes out. Earlier in the trailer, we saw the Red Ribbon Remnant having a shot of Goku and Vegeta and Majin Buu on their screen, which appears to be some form of analysis because you can see in the background there Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 looking at who we would presume are their future opponents. Vegeta is wearing his pink Badman shirt that he wore during the early parts of the Android saga in Dragon Ball Z, which of course ties into the Red Ribbon Army, but also Majin Buu's mouth is blue, and there's a reason why I'm bringing that up, because in the original manga, in the full color editions, the inside of Majin Buu's mouth was blue, but in a lot of the other anime versions, it was not. This, to me, is more of a showcase that this movie is trying to show more manga-accurate colors to the characters as compared to other anime adaptations. For example, in Dragon Ball Super Broly, we saw First Form Frieza with pink skin, because in the original full-color Kanzenban, he also was drawn with pink skin. So they're going with more of a manga aesthetic as compared to an anime aesthetic. The last shot of the trailer, this one's a bit harder to spot, but if you notice under the part that says 2022, where the red ribbon is looking at somebody on the screen, that looks, well, I'm pretty sure it is, but it looks remarkably like Mr. Satan. You can see the championship belt there, you can see kind of what looks to be his beard there, and that tells me that Mr. Satan is going to be a possible target, or at least they have some kind of data. In fact, if you look at the letters under the right two, it spells out Satan. So they know that Mr. Satan is affiliated with, of course, the Earth heroes, Goku, Vegeta, Majin Buu, etc. So will they be a target, and will that end up leading to Pan having to protect her grandfather? All of that remains to be seen in Dragon Ball Super Superhero. There are still a lot of secrets that we still don't know about this film. Pretty much every shot in this trailer was from the first 30 minutes of the movie. So the last hour of this movie is still a huge mystery. We don't know if we're going to see Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego, Broly at max power. We do not know. Gogeta, we don't know. But hopefully we'll get a glimpse of this and get some more answers as we get closer to actually witnessing Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you in the next one.